Live. Live life live. Okay, so we are going to talk about why you should use the scales, because I see a lot of anti-scale posts. You shouldn't use the scales, you should just go with how you feel. And for me, I completely, wholeheartedly disagree with it. I think it's bullshit. I think it's just what other trainers say to compensate for their shit results, basically, or lack of results. But there is some truth in not relying just on scales, okay? And that's a problem that a lot of us are having, is the fact that we're just monitoring in one area, okay? So let me show you the areas of results. So this is the results circle. I've just made that, blatantly made that up. Okay, so there's five areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and even, like a pizza. Okay, so there's 5 areas. So when you are starting a gym journey, with a personal trainer, boot camp, whatever, if you're not getting monitored, how do you know you're improving? Okay, because it's so easy to just say, well, I think I'm leaner, I think I'm stronger, I think I'm lighter. Okay, we want actual evidence to say, yeah, you are stronger, yeah, you are leaner, yeah, you are lighter. Okay, so the different areas we've got. So we've got scales. So that's one area, one of the 5. So that's 20% of the whole story. So the problem is with a lot of us is we're putting 100% into 20%, because all we're doing is using scales to monitor whether we're improving or not. Now, what the scales don't tell you is they don't tell you if you're getting stronger. They don't tell you if you're getting leaner. They don't tell you if you're dropping a dress size. They don't tell you if you've stuck to your program. They just give you one reading of mass and that's it. But the good thing about scales is that they're easily accessible, so you can do it every single day. But the key is, if you're going to use scales, then you need to do it at the same time. Same time, every day. So you're going to get the best readings in the mornings, okay? First thing in the morning. Because if you leave it late at night, then the problem with that is that you might have had a different eating pattern, you might have had different stress levels, you might have been more active, you might have drank more water, all these type of things. So the later on in the day you leave it, the worse it's going to be. So for you people that get weighed in late at night, whether you're in a club like Weight Watchers, Slimming World, I'm not slagging anyone off here, I'm just saying that the problem is with being late at night is the fact that there's so many variables that could change the reading. And then you might assume that you've busted your ass all week, and it might be the fact that you might have drank more water that day, and water isn't fat, but it certainly increases your weight on the scales. You might think you're weak as a failure, when in fact it might be just because you weigh yourself late in the evening. So at the same time, also what I do is take a 7-day average. So that'll tell you the true story. So if you weigh yourself Monday morning, yeah, I'm telling you to weigh yourself every single day. Every single day. That's all right. Let the phone ring. Fuck it. So I'm telling yourself to weigh yourself every single day, guys. So that's Monday. You don't usually hear about this. That people say, don't use the scales. Don't. They are like the devil. But weigh yourself Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. That's 7 days. And then just take an average. And that'll give you a true reading of your week. Yeah? Because every day, you're going to have little fluctuations. But overall, over a week, it'll give you a true story. So, scales. Yeah? Just be wary that you're not putting 100% focus into these scales. Because, like I said, they give you 20% of the 100% story, okay? So what's the next thing? Pictures. Okay? So with regards to pictures, like scales, they're dead easy to do. Okay? It's just take a front one, a side one, and a back one. Okay? What I'd suggest is you don't take them yourself. So you don't pick the camera up, take it from the angle up here, breathe in, turn the lights off, change the filter, and tell yourself that my 9-day cleanse has completely transformed my body, when it hasn't. It's the filter, the lighting, and all that type of shit. So you're better off just getting someone in normal lighting, like this, to take front, side, and back pictures. And what I would do is I'd take them every other week. So week 1, week 3, week 5, week 7, to get some consistency. Don't leave it too long, because along with the scales, pictures can give you a great visual about any changes. And also, when you look at the visuals, because we tend to be quite hard on ourselves, and we look at all the negatives instead of the positives, get someone next to you to look at the pictures with you, like a trainer or someone that knows their shit. And have a look, see if they notice any difference. But don't have someone next to you that cares for your feelings. That's just going to tell you, yeah, you look like you've changed, even though you might not have. Because that's not going to benefit anybody. So pictures, that's another great thing. So that's another 20%. Next one, measurements. Because sometimes you might not see any change, and I see it all the time. As soon as you start lifting weights, and you stop just doing cardio all the time, sometimes the scales don't change. Sometimes it's your measurements that change. I remember a story that not long when I first started off personal training, I had a client that started off with me, and she literally busted her ass off. And anyway, it came to weighing and measurement day, and after 4 weeks, her weight was still the same. And she literally, and she might even be listening to this, literally burst out crying and stormed out. So I had to run after her and grab her in, and because that was just one area. So I said, let's just have a look. And I was fucking hoping to God that these measurements had changed, or else it would have been round 2 with the tears. Anyway, we measured her arms, her chest, her waist, her hips, her thigh and her thigh. And there was a minimum of 1 inch off everything. And she was fucking ecstatic. She was so happy. But if she would have just weighed herself, and say if she didn't have me as a trainer, say if she started a journey and she just weighed herself every week, and that alone, she might have quit because she didn't see the measurement side of things. She didn't realise that she could be gaining lean muscle, and muscle's smaller, tighter and denser than fat. Fat's bigger and fluffier. Okay? And like I said, she could quit. But showing her that side, I think we just put so much emphasis on the scales. Scales. I want to see it on the scales. But imagine this. What if your weight went down, but your body composition, your size actually didn't change? Because you can lose water weight. And I've done it before on a video here where I've lost 5 pounds in an hour. But my body composition was still the same. But would I be happy because I've just lost 5 pounds? Or would I be happier when I start feeling my clothes looser? When I start feeling leaner? Okay? It's not all about the scales, but the scales are a vital, important part of progress. So measurements. I would go every other week. Every other week. Remember, it takes time for the body to adapt. You're not just going to change all your bullshit habits and overeating and not training and transform your body in 1 week. Contrary to what some magazines and people tell you. So every other week. And again, I would have someone else measure you. Again, someone who doesn't really care for your feelings. Someone that isn't going to purposely squeeze it tighter. Someone that's just going to tell you the truth, okay? And remember, I would measure my arm, my chest, my waist, my stomach, my ass, my thigh, and my thigh, to just give me a full story about what's happening and see what changes are happening. So we've got scales, pictures, measurements, so that's another 20%. So next one, you've got fitness testing. Because like I said, there are a lot of non-scale victories, okay? And fitness testing is one. Because coming to the gym, we want to be leaner, lighter, fitter and stronger, okay? We want to see progress. So that's not just progress on the scales, the measurements, the pictures. It's, can I run further? Can I run faster? Can I lift up more? Can I do more weights? Am I seeing progression? Okay? When I did a 5k run, can I now do it quicker? Can I squat more? Can I bench press more? Okay? Can I set myself 4 or 5 fitness tests and then redo them every 4 weeks? 4 exercises, do them on the first of the month and then the last day of the month, and then see the difference. Because the more you monitor, the bigger the story it's going to tell you. Because if the scales don't change, the pictures don't look much different, the measurements haven't changed, and your fitness testing hasn't got better, then it just means that it doesn't matter what you think, you haven't improved. Okay? The only thing you might have improved on is the last one. So we've got scales, pictures, measurements, fitness testing, and the last area is adherence. So that's the last area. So that is, when you look back at the end of the month, did I attend the gym sessions that I was meant to attend? So if I said I was going to do 4 sessions a week, in June, did I attend the gym 4 times a week, every single week? Yes or no? Did I do it? Did I stick to the workout plan that I was meant to do? Or did I just go to the gym and do whatever I could be asked doing that day? Whatever mood I was in, I did it. Because adherence to the program is what is going to get you better results on the scales, better visual results in your pictures, measurements being leaner and less, and the fitness testing. Your fitness testing is not going to get better by you not sticking to your program. So don't be guilty, guys, of just looking at the scales. So I want you to look at pictures. I want you to do these type of things. I want you to take measurements. I want you to do fitness testing. And I want you to also, at the end of every week and every month, look back, because you can gain confidence. Because for some of us, just coming to the gym is an achievement. It's something new. Because a lot of us are flaky people, and we start, stop, new program, next program, new diet. But if your adherence to the program is 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then it's showing that you're committed. But if you look back, and in the first week of June, you went to the gym 2 times. Second week of June, you went to the gym 6 times. Third week, you didn't go at all. Fourth week, you went 4 times. It's just fucking all over the place. So your attendance is all over the place, and that'll probably correspond with your lack of results as well. So look back at your attendance and what you were meant to do versus what you did do. Scales are a great way to quickly monitor what's happening, but make sure you do it over 7 days and take an average every single day in the mornings. Pictures, again, fuck the lighting, fuck the filters, get someone to do it for you, don't do it yourself, and do it every other week. Measurements, again, get someone else to do it, preferably the same person that's taking the pictures, and do it every other week, again, because we can become leaner and smaller without being lighter, because a lot of us are lifting weights now, and that's what that does. Fitness testing, again, set yourself 4 exercises, and at the start of the month, then do them again at the end of the month. Are you improving? And adherence, look back at your month and just see, did I do what I was meant to do? And if you did, and that's with your exercise, that's with filling out my fitness plan, your nutrition tracker, if you do everything you're meant to do, these will go in the right direction. But if you're not getting results, something on here isn't right, and it's usually your adherence, because you can only do your program and turn up to the gym when you can be asked to. When in fact, the most gains and the best benefit will be when you can turn up in spite of your thoughts, feelings and moods and results. Okay? So hopefully this has helped. Again, we do a 7-day pass at livelifelight.co.uk/7 days. You can come and join us. Also, you can, if you don't like what I say, you can unlike our page. Either way, what I'm doing is I'm trying to open your eyes into the 5 aspects of where you can monitor your gym journey, and not concentrating just 100% on the scales. But what I'm not telling you is the scales are the devil, because they're not. What is the devil is when people tell you not to do these things, because like I said, all they do is give you one area of a reading of how your journey is going. Okay, so this is our first video on a Monday. So remember, we do videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because we're consistent. Okay, and we consistently want to help you guys.